Hello, it's David from the PPC Machine here again with another video on how to get the most out of the ready-made lead magnet kit that you've bought. So yesterday we looked at how to make simple edits to the text within the lead magnet. Today I want to show you something a little bit more involved around how you can update some of the design and the graphics and make the lead magnet a bit more branded to your particular business. So here we are back in PowerPoint with the PPTX version of the lead magnet up on screen. This is actually the, as you can see from the title there, the version that we tweaked in yesterday's video. So what I'm going to show you this time is how you can take the front cover and make some changes to that to make it fit in with your corporate identity. Right, so this front cover is actually made up of a number of different components, and if I click on them one at a time and let PowerPoint highlight them, you'll be able to see what those are. So at the top here we've got the image. Now that's actually just a standard rectangular shaped image. As you can see when I click on it, the rectangular box there shows the outline of it. It's got this wavy pattern in front of it because in terms of the way the layers are set up on this front cover, the photo is actually set to appear behind these elements here. The wavy line here is actually, if I click on that and just drag it off to one side so you can see, it's actually a solid shape that happens to have a curved top edge like that, and which has been dragged into there behind the other bits. Similarly, this one here, we've got another shape, and it takes the same shape as the purple one, but it's in a different colour. And put that back in the right position. There we are. And then down at the bottom here, again, I'll drag that out to the side so you can see it. We've got a straightforward purple rectangle. So that's how the graphical elements of the page are made up, and then the text here is just plain and simple text box that's been put in within PowerPoint. Okay. So let's suppose that first of all you wanted to change the colours on this front cover to match your own branding. So to change, the first thing we need to do is change the colouring of this bluey grey section here. So we would select that and select the shape format toolbar in PowerPoint, and then go to shape fill. And again, as with the things we were looking at yesterday, the exact layout of this might vary a bit if you're using a Windows machine, and it will certainly vary a bit if you're using Google Slides, but the same features and functionality will be in there. So we can click this and you've got the selection of standard colors from your theme or template show up here, but you can also click into more and pick any shade of any color you like from the color wheel here. You can see it changing the color down there as I move this around. If there's a specific color you want, let's say for example that you have a color you already use on your website and you want to replicate that onto the lead magnet, one way of doing it, if you don't know the exact RGB color number, is you can just cancel that for a moment, and then I'm just going to shrink the PowerPoint window down a bit so as I can see behind here, I can see the home page of my website. So let's say I wanted to replicate this pink colour that I'm already using on my site. I could go into shape fill, go back to more fill colours, click on the dropper, and that then lets me pick a colour from anywhere on my screen. So if I move it over here onto my website, I can hover it over this pink colour, click the mouse, and you can see it's now put that colour in there as one of my colours. And if I click on OK, you can see it's now changed that shape there to that pink. So if I then said, right, I want the wavy lines to match the blue colour from my website, then I would select this other shape here, the one we looked at before, go back into the shape fill colour, select the dropper, click on the blue bit. Okay, that's done that bit. And remember we said before this bit down the bottom is a separate shape, so I would need to select that one as well. And now if I just click on there, it will just use the last colour that I used, which is that, so that now matches in there. And if I wanted to change the text, I click into the text box, select all the text, make that window a bit larger again, and now rather than going to shape fill, I'll go to text fill, and pick a different colour for that. So let's go for a very dark grey colour. That doesn't stand out very well, but anyway, you probably just want to go for something like white. There we go. And if you wanted to change the picture, and you can click on the picture and then click on this, and you could choose picture from file. So if you've got a particular picture you want to use already, you can select it from there. Obviously, if you want to look for other images, then you can use sites like pixabay.com to find royalty-free images that you could use on there. And Pixabay, in fact, is where that particular image that's already on there came from. If you wanted to add an image, so suppose you wanted to put your company logo on here, then you do insert picture from file, navigate to wherever your logo is on your computer, select that, insert, and then just move that to wherever you wanted it, resize it, whatever, and there you go, job done. If you have updated the colour scheme on the front cover, you're probably going to want to replicate that same colour scheme through the rest of the document. So these top and bottom bars on each page are just rectangles which have been filled in. So again, you can go to shape format and you can click in each one to change the shape. It always shows the recent colours there, so that's how you would go and do the pink one. And just repeat that on each page. Similarly, things like on this page here, where you've got a picture here, you could, again, that's just another picture from Pixabay. You could swap that out for something else. If you don't like the orange colour here for these boxes, you can click on them and again use shape fill to adjust for colouring. And that's it, really. That's all there is to it. Once you're finished, again, I would recommend saving the PowerPoint file with a new name, just so you've got still got the old version or versions of it if you need them. And then finally, once you've done that, go to File, Save As, and export it as a PDF, which will be the PDF that you then upload to your website. So now that you've finished customizing your lead magnet, the next thing you're going to need to do is to upload it to your website and create a landing page that people can be sent to in order to find out about the lead magnet and request their copy of it. And I'll talk to you a bit more about that and how you go about doing that in an email that I will send you tomorrow. So I'll see you then. All the best. Bye now.